Hey guys, welcome back to the 2021 listing challenge. Today is day 15 of the challenge where I list 20 items every day for 21 days. Today is a little bit special because I am doing a collaboration with a bunch of other reselling YouTubers where we go over our top 10 brands. Now, there could be many different ways that people go about making this video, but I will have everybody's links in the description down below so that you can go check out all the other channels that are participating in this collaboration. If you watch their channel and decide that you like their content, please give them a subscribe. A lot of them are on their way to 1,000 subscribers, and whenever you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you become monetized on YouTube. So help a reseller reach their YouTube goals and go check out everyone below in the description. Okay, so I don't want to put this video out super late today, so I'm changing up the structure a little bit of this video because I'm filming kind of late in the day and I want to make sure I'm getting this video out before it's midnight, you know? So the plan is to show you the 20 items that I have to list today as part of the listing challenge, but I'm not going to be popping up a picture of the listing because I don't have them done yet. So I'm going to do them after I put out the video today. Still going to try to get them all up today, do the best that I can, but this is the only way I can get the video out a little bit earlier. And then after I show you guys the 20 items I have to list today, we're going to go into my top 10 brands and I'm going to tell you all the data behind them and tell you which ones made me the most money, which ones took the longest to sell, which ones were the fastest to sell, which ones made me the highest amount on average for each sale, what the sell-through rate is for these brands, all sorts of things. And then we'll round it out with my sales from May 11th, which was Tuesday last week. Let's get started. First up, we have a Fashion Nova size large, and they are just a pair of cargo pants, but they have a snap closure going all the way down the side of the leg. I've seen stuff like this before on like models and famous Instagrammers and whatever else, so I think this style will do well. I didn't look up comps yet, so I don't know exactly how much it's going to go for, but considering it's Fashion Nova, it's not going to go for a ton, but I do sell Fashion Nova stuff fairly regularly for decent prices as long as it is a good style, so definitely don't pass up on Fashion Nova if you find it in the thrift store. If it is a good price. I believe I only paid $1 for these. Next up, we have Aerie Chill Play Move. They're a size extra small short, and they just are a solid gray pair of leggings, but they are in great condition. I love selling Aerie Chill Play Move leggings. I do even pay full price for them if I find them at the thrift store, which at my Goodwill's is $5.29 for pants and activewear. They should sell for around $20, and they should sell pretty quickly, at least in prior experience. Those Chill Play Move leggings don't last that long if you price them right. Next up, we have a 7-Eleven skinny pair of Levi's jeans. They are a size 27. They have some distressing detail on the legs. They do have a little bit of dirt at the back of the leg there that I need to try to get out. I don't think it'll be a problem, but Levi's are always a good pickup. Levi's jeans sell very fast as long as you can find them in good condition and you're not paying up too much for them. They should be a good seller for you. Next up, we have an H&M size 4, and it's just a little open front blazer. I do like picking up H&M career blazers if I find them in a little bit more trendier style, or if I find them in just excellent condition and I know that they'll be like a classic staple blazer that you could wear with all sorts of dress pants and stuff. People that work in offices need these, people that go to career fairs and whatever else for college need these. If I find them for $1, I do pick them up to resell them because even though they're only going to go for $15 to $25, it's always a nice item to have in my closet because I also offer a lot of dress pants so people can bund up a bunch of career wear pieces if they want to. Now I have a consignment lot of clothing to show you guys, so the rest of these items will be all from the same person. This is a regular consignment client of mine. This is the 4th box of clothing I've received from her, and it's always great reselling her items. Most of them resell pretty quickly, so I love getting items from her, and she's just super nice. So speaking of consignment, if you have reached out to me to consign with me, I will be getting back to you either today or tomorrow. This weekend was just insane and I haven't been able to respond to messages. Also, I might have put off my taxes until today. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's the deadline. I know, I'm bad. First up, we have a Patagonia size large. This is a long silver puffer jacket with a hood. This stuff is money. She mentioned that there was some staining on the sleeve and a pen mark, so I'm sure whenever I go to take photographs I'll be able to find those items. I'm not seeing them just like looking at the item right now. It looks to be in pretty good shape. This is a duck down puffer coat. So yeah, I'm going to try really hard to get a really good sale price for her on this jacket. Similar to yesterday's video, I'm going to tell you guys what I set the estimated prices at on the FLYP app so that you can get an idea of what I'm going to be selling it for. I'm going to try to sell it for even more than what I'm estimating, but it probably will end up selling around this range. And I price estimated this at 100 to 130 because I wasn't sure how bad the flaws would be that she mentioned. They don't seem to be that bad, so I'm thinking I can sell it for even more, but we'll see what happens. This is a Donna Morgan size 4. I've never tried picking up this brand to resell. I'm not even sure if I've ever run across it, so I don't really know too much about it, but this dress is very pretty. It's like a satiny type material. It's got a really pretty purple floral pattern all over it. Wide straps. Definitely some ruching and pleating going on at the bust. I think this is a really cute dress. It'll probably sell as like a wedding guest dress. So whenever I want to try to sell something as a wedding guest dress, I make sure to include those keywords in the description, because then anytime someone searches for wedding guest dress, this will come up. And I put estimated selling prices at $18 to $23 for this dress. Next up, we have a FLYP. It's a size small, and it is a little red tunic. I don't know what this is. It's awfully short if it's a dress, but it's also awfully long if it's not a dress. Could be a mini dress, maybe to wear like over some athletic shorts as like a tennis player. I've seen them wear stuff like this. It has a built-in bra. I really like the contrast white around the top there. I estimated prices between $12 and $15 for this, but it's in great shape, and I'm going to try to figure out what exactly it's called so that I can market it appropriately. Next up, we have a Lululemon. It does not have the tags anymore, it doesn't look like, but there is a little pocket here. Oh, look at that. It says I belong to on the inside. Interesting. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. It also has a place where you can write your phone number. In case you ever lose your Lululemon leggings, the person could call you and return them. They're size 4, and they're just a cute little pair of capris in this gray color with a little bit of floral print at the waistband. They're in pretty good shape. Lululemon capris don't go for as much as their full-length leggings do, and I've really learned to lower my expectations whenever it comes to capris, especially if they seem a little bit older like these ones. So I estimated prices for these at $15 to $20. Next, we have a pair of James jeans. This is another brand I have not heard of before. Please let me know down in the comments if you know anything about James jeans, where it's sold, how much it usually goes for, if you've had good luck with it, success with selling it, literally anything. I didn't see the highest comps for James jeans, so I only estimated my selling price between $12 and $15. Next up, we have another pair of Lululemon. These are another pair of capris, gray color. Has some ruching elastic at the sides, and it has zipper ankle at the back. These are a size 8, and I think these will probably do a little bit better than that other pair of capris. They do have some material wear at the crotch here. So I estimated my selling price between 20 and 25, but I didn't know about that wear, so it might not go for that much. Next up, we have an Eileen Fisher pair of jeans in a size medium, and they're just like a dark wash. Very relaxed leg. I've never tried selling Eileen Fisher jeans before. I never find Eileen Fisher in my thrift stores. I can count on one hand how many times I've found Eileen Fisher pieces. It's probably only 2 things, honestly. And one of them needed repairs, but it ended up selling pretty good because it was a really nice red sweater. But I've never tried selling jeans before, so I'm really interested to see how these do. I estimated my selling price between 22 and 28. Next we have a Harley Davidson size large women's hooded sweater, zip up sweater. It is a waffle knit type material, and it has graphics on the front and on the back. I've also not sold very much Harley Davidson stuff before. I've sold one kid's coat, and that's pretty much my extent of knowledge about selling Harley Davidson. I have estimated selling price for this between 20 and 25, but we'll see if maybe we can get a little bit more. I know Harley Davidson is one of those brands that has really good resale value. Next up, we have a Tahari Arthur S. Levine petite size 0P or 4P. I think it's a 4P actually. It's just kind of like the thread is coming out, so it looks like a 0. Just a little gray blazer. It has padding at the shoulders. It looks to be pretty high quality. I really like the floral lining on the inside. It is a wool blend. I only put my estimated selling price between 15 and 20, but seeing it in person, this is a really nice blazer, and I'm going to try to get a little bit more. It's just Tahari doesn't have the best resale value sometimes, so I estimated kind of low, but they do make some quality pieces, so try my best with that one. This is a Cecilia Parado size petite small, or just small. I don't know if that P is for because it's a foreign company or if it's actually petite small. But this is a little skirt. It is like a knit skirt with all these different colors and this awesome fringe hemline. I found this skirt being sold on Poshmark, and the modeled photo makes it look really cool, and I priced it between $35 and $40 because it's a pretty awesome skirt. I don't know if I'll have a hard time selling it because of the season that we're in. This looks like something that might sell closer to like fall or winter time. Next we have a Prana size small. This is a men's button front shirt, short sleeves, nice plaid pattern. These were not going for a lot online, so I only priced this between 10 and 14. But Prana is a pretty good brand, and some things can sell really well. I've only really tried selling their women's pieces, so I'm interested to see how a men's short sleeve does. This is funny. I feel like this tag is missing something, because it just says by Anthropology. I don't know if there was supposed to be something else attached to that, or if it's just saying this top is by Anthropology. Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was like a faux wrap top based on the picture, but now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of a little bit different because like the front there isn't it. I don't know. It is still a faux wrap. It's just different. It's not held together the usual way. There's like a seam there. And then the sleeves are satin balloon sleeves with a little button cuff. Looks like a fun blouse. I like Anthropology tops. They're really cool. They don't always go for the best prices though, so I'm interested to see how this one does. I priced it between 16 and 20. Next we have the North Face size large, light blue hiking shorts. They or board shorts. I don't really know what these are, honestly. They might be swim trunks for all I know. It says women's. I'll have to figure out what exactly these are, look up the style number, but I did price them between $20 and $25 just based on looking at the style and comparing it to similar style items on Poshmark. Next up, we have a Nike size extra small pair of heathered jogger pants. These are so much thinner than I thought they would be based on the photo. I thought they would be a pair of like fleece jogger pants, and these things are like paper thin. But hey, good for summer, good for lounging, good for whatever. I think this will sell really well regardless because joggers are a great style. Nike's a great brand. These look to be in awesome condition. But I estimated selling price between $20 and $25 for those. Only 2 more items to go. This is the North Face, and it is a size large. Just a little purple workout tank top. And they don't go for a ton, but it is a good item to have in my closet because people love to bundle stuff like this, and I'm starting to get a pretty good collection of athletic wear, hiking / outdoors stuff. I priced this between $8 and $10, and it's a great size. We'll see how it does. Last up, we have a Victoria Sport. It is just a pink workout bra. It has molded cups. There is underwire in there. It's in great shape. Size 34B. And I estimated this to sell for around $22. Alrighty, that is it for the clothing that I have today. Let's get into all the data around my top selling brands on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, Curtsy, but mostly just Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari because I barely sell any clothing on the other two. Alright, so I'm just going to go in order and I'm going to tell you about all the data for each brand as we go through. My number 1 best-selling brand as of the beginning of the year, 1/1/21 through now, May 17th, yes, 2021, is, if you watch my channel at all, you would already know this, American Eagle. I have sold $675 worth of American Eagle items, and that was across 36 sales. My average selling price per item was $18.76, and my overall profit for those 36 items was $349. My average days to sell for this brand was actually the highest of all the ones that I'm going to tell you guys, and it was 125 days on average to sell an American Eagle item. I had a 69% sell-through rate on American Eagle, which means that a lot of the items that I picked up to sell actually ended up selling, and the best categories for me in American Eagle were jeans and shorts. All of my fastest sales in American Eagle were either jeans or shorts. My second best brand was Free People. I had $670 in sales in Free People, so almost the same as American Eagle, but the number of sales was way less. It was spread across 15 sales. So my average sales price per item was a lot higher at $44.68. My overall profit for those 15 items was $287, and my average days to sell for Free People was 83 days. It had a 48% sell-through rate, so about half of the items that I've picked up to sell have actually sold so far this year. My best categories were definitely dresses, and overalls were the other one. If ever you find Free People overalls, definitely get them because they resell for really good prices and they resell fast. For dresses, make sure to look out for maxi dresses, as those are going to give you the best bang for your buck. The third best brand for me was Under Armour. I had $545 in sales in Under Armour, spread across 9 items. The sales amount is still pretty high, but the number of sales just keeps dropping so dramatically. So my average sales price per item was $60.53. Wow. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. But my overall profit for those 9 Under Armour items was $275. The average days to sell was 92, and it had a whopping 90% sell-through rate. That means almost everything that I picked up to sell for Under Armour has sold, and the reason why is because it was all the same item. It was all Under Armour x Realtree collaboration pair of hunting pants for women. I picked up 7 pairs of those at the beginning of 2019, and I took forever to list them because I wanted to list them closer to hunting season, and then they just sold for me consistently, and they all went for just ridiculous prices. It's mostly around $80 to $100 some dollars. So definitely keep your eyes out for Under Armour camo pants for women or men. My 4th best brand was Express. I had $302 in sales in Express, and I sold 12 items. My average sales price per item was $25.15, still pretty good. And my overall profit for those 12 Express items was $185. The average days to sell was 108, and it had a 46% sell-through rate. For Express, I was selling all sorts of things, but I would recommend sticking to either party or cocktail dresses and career wear items, and try to pick up more substantial pieces like cocktail dresses that have a lot going on with them, like lace covered or sequin covered or something cool, and then career wear pieces that everybody needs, like dress pants, blazers, things that might have a little bit higher value. Don't just go for like a career wear blouse from Express because you're not going to get very much money for that. It might sell, but you want to stick to things that are actually going to give you a decent price, especially since Express is not a super expensive brand to begin with. They do sell, just make sure to pick up things that are going to sell for a little bit higher prices. My 5th best brand was Anthropologie. I sold $300 in Anthropologie across 10 sales. My average sales price per item was $30.04, and my overall profit for those 10 items was $155. The average days to sell was 149. Oh shoot, that one was actually higher than American Eagle. I think I said that American Eagle was the highest. No, Anthropologie was the highest. Wow. And then my sell-through rate for Anthropologie was also one of the lowest at 42%. Wow. I'm amazed by my own data. I was selling all sorts of things in Anthropologie as well. I was selling sweaters, I was selling dresses, I was selling tops. Yeah, it seems like for Anthropologie, if you're looking for fast flips, it's not really your guy, but at $30.04 average sale price, if you're looking for higher sales prices, it still seems to be doing pretty well, as long as you're not paying up too much. I don't pass up Anthropologie whenever I find it at the thrift store because I don't come across it that often, and I always get excited when I find it because I know that it's going to be selling for higher than my average sales price, and I don't mind waiting to make Anthropologie sales because I do have the room to store things. But if you don't, Anthropologie might not be the best pickup. The 6th best brand for me was Zara. I had $297 in sales in Zara, spread across 11 items. The average sales price per item was $27, and my overall profit for those 11 items was $160. My average days to sell was actually the best for Zara at 71 days to sell. It had a sell-through rate of 58%. And it seems like with Zara, either the item's going to sell right away or it's going to sit for a long time. And for the most part, things do tend to sell faster because I've gotten better at figuring out what to pick up in Zara that flips quick. So some things that you should definitely be looking out for in Zara are Zara man pieces. So check the men's section, look out for Zara. A lot of the Zara man stuff goes for really good prices and sells fast. For women's, you'll want to look out for blazers. I've sold 2 tweed blazers and they went for great prices and sold super fast. So definitely look out for substantial, nice quality Zara blazers. And also all the other items that I sold from Zara quickly were very trendy items and also very good quality. Okay, my 7th best brand was J. Crew. I made $262 in sales in J.Crew across 16 sales. The average sales price per item was $16.35. This was my lowest average sale price per item. And my profit in total for those 16 sales was $125. The average days to sell was 110, and the sell-through rate was 53%. J.Crew is one of those brands that even though it is on this list at number 7, I am going to be very careful about what I pick up in J.Crew. Novelty sweaters are one of those things that you can pick up pretty confidently, feel good about, and know that you're going to sell for a good price. Everything else, kind of hit or miss. And that's why my average sales price is so low, because I just keep dropping my prices on all this J.Crew that I got because I find it all the time, and then it just doesn't sell until it's reached like a super low price. Okay, number 8 is Banana Republic. I've made $260 in sales in Banana Republic, spread across 11 sales. That brings us to an average sales price per item of $23.63. So my total profit for Banana Republic since the beginning of this year was $158, quite a bit higher than our 7th seed, J.Crew. And the average days to sell was a lot better than J.Crew as well, at 74 days to sell for Banana Republic. So if you have to choose between Banana Republic and J.Crew, go with Banana Republic. My sell-through rate was lower for Banana Republic though, at 42%, one of the lowest on this list, which means that I still have a lot of Banana Republic available for sale. I haven't sold as much Banana Republic as I have available. Things to look out for Banana Republic are definitely the slow-in fit dress pants. They sell for good amounts, especially if you find them in a size 8 or higher. I also like to pick up men's dress pants from Banana Republic because men look out for specific styles of Banana Republic dress pants and just buy them outright on Poshmark and eBay. So it's a great item to pick up from the men's section. My 9th best-selling brand is Madewell at $259 in sales in Madewell. That was spread across 8 sales. And my average selling price was $32.41, definitely one of the higher ones on my list here. My total profit for those 8 sales was $101, and my average days to sell was 102 days. My sell-through rate for Madewell was 53%, and mostly the items that I sold well from Madewell were their jeans. Specifically high-rise jeans and wide-leg crop jeans. I did pick up some jeans retail arbitrage for Madewell from Nordstrom Rack, and they all did pretty well for me. And the 10th brand on this list to round us out, we have Urban Outfitters. I've made $223 in sales from Urban Outfitters spread across 10 sales. My average selling price is $22.31. And my total profit for those 10 sales was $108. My average days to sell was 163 days. What? That's not... Why did I think that American Eagle had the highest days to sell? There was 2 others that had much higher. Anthropologie and Urban Outfitters both had much higher days to sell. Oh gosh, and Urban Outfitters had the lowest sell-through rate at 40%. I'm still sitting on a lot of Urban Outfitters, guys. It's one of those things that I come across fairly frequently, and for some reason in my brain I think that it has just like the best resale value, but it really doesn't. It's kind of on the lower end of all the brands that I talked about here. The only ones lower than Urban Outfitters were American Eagle and J.Crew. And American Eagle has all those other factors going for it, like it's super easy to find, it's super easy to photograph jeans. They sell really quick. Like, I will never stop picking up American Eagle, but Urban Outfitters, I'm definitely gonna have to try to be a little bit more selective with my Urban Outfitters pickups. Things to look out for in Urban Outfitters are sweaters, blazers, and dresses. This is really just a style-based thing. If you find something that you think is a really cute style, trendy style, it probably will sell well. It's just Urban Outfitters has been around for a while. They've gone through a lot of different trends, and some of them are not in right now. So be careful not to pick up old Urban Outfitters stuff if it's not trendy. Flipping my sheet around, let's talk about some sales. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep throwing numbers at you guys. The 5 sales to talk to you guys about from the 11th, which was Tuesday. The first of which was a Lulu's navy v-neck slimming cocktail dress in a size extra small. It sold on Mercari for $22, and after Mercari fees, I made $18.83. It took 108 days to sell. Lulu's is a brand I really like selling. It probably didn't make the list because I don't find it all that often, and that's probably why a lot of brands didn't make the list, because there's so many different ways to look at like what your best brands are, you know? And the reason that a lot of the ones that I talked about made it to the top of the list is because they're the ones that I find the most frequently and pick up the most frequently to resell. So my total amount of sales from those brands is going to be pretty high, but there's other brands that I love picking up to sell. Lulu's is one of those brands that I pick up almost every time I find it, and it sells pretty well for me. The next thing to sell was an Express bodycon ribbed dress in a size 4. It sold on Poshmark for $25, and after Poshmark fees, I made $20. It took only 5 days to sell. That means that this was a challenge item, which is awesome. I could not believe how much that dress went for, because it's just a cocktail dress from Express. I'm telling you that those things sell, especially right now, whenever people are actually buying cocktail dresses for a change. Last year, this wasn't happening. But I only paid $1 for that dress at Goodwill on their dollar day, and so that was an awesome flip. The next thing to sell was a Lucky Brand floral sheer beach cover dress in a size medium. It sold on Poshmark for $20, and after Poshmark fees, I made $16. It only took 1 day to sell. The person that purchased this left me the sweetest love note and said that she can't wait to wear it to her Vegas trip, and I just love that. That was another challenge item, and I'm super happy at how quick that sold. I did accept a little bit lower of an offer than I typically would, just because I'm really happy making fast flips, especially whenever I'm listing this many items. The faster things sell, the sooner I get the money back to reinvest in new items. The next thing to sell was a Celebrity Pink blue skinny jeans in a size 27S. It sold on eBay for $17.47. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $11.01, and it took 15 days to sell. Very happy with how fast that sold, because Celebrity Pink, I was a little bit worried might take a long time to sell. It's just a Macy's house brand. Their retail prices are pretty low, so I did price this on the lower end because I knew it wasn't going to go for a lot, but I was hoping that it would sell fast if I priced accordingly. This was a consignment item, so $7.80 of the profit went to the consignee. And after all fees considered, I made $3.21. And the last thing I have for you guys today that is sold was a BCBG Max Azria black tiered ruffle dress in a size 4. It sold on Poshmark for $45, and after Poshmark fees, I made $36. It took 252 days to sell. Oh, this dress was so cute. I don't know why it took so long. Well, I do know why, because 252 days ago, no one was going to anything that required cocktail dresses. Ugh. I'm telling you guys, cocktail dresses are selling right now. Definitely get them listed. This was a consignment item, so I made a bit of the profit and the rest went on to the consignee. And that is it for today's video, guys. I know it was a long one. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed all the data around the best brands that I had to sell. If you guys know what your best selling brands are, please let me know down below. I am so curious what everyone else sells really well. And if you want some more best brand content, be sure to check out the description and check out all the other people that are participating in this collaboration. There are some wonderful reselling YouTubers down there that you guys might not have ever seen before and should definitely check out. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like down below, and if you haven't already and would like to, please feel free to subscribe. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Bye!